Sri Ganeshaya Namaha. Om Sri Saraswate Namaha. Om Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Sadashivasamārambhām Shankarācārya Madhyamām Asmadācārya Paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Shruti Smriti Purāṇānām Ālayam Karuణālayam Namāmi Bhagavatpādam Shankaram Lokashankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Bhatarayanam Sutra Bhashya Krutau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Bhagavan Shankaracharya ji in these 6 verses speaks about our true nature, and he says that I am consciousness, I am bliss, I am all auspicious, I am not subtle body, I am not gross body, I am not sense organs, I am not pranas. So, in 3 lines we have been seeing, the first 3 lines talks about not self, anatma, who I am not. And the final one talks about who I am. Now, it is a declaration of an enlightened person, and for an advanced seeker, it is we can say, helpful for an advanced seeker to meditate. So they are known as meditative verses. There you have to just see yourself. Because in meditation we don't have to do anything. Meditation is not doing, it is just being yourself. Effortless awareness, is known as meditation. But before I get established in my true nature, they say, we must think of our true nature using different words which indicate my true nature. In scriptures, it is known as Shabdanuviddha Samadhi. Shabdanuviddha means with the help of words, I shift my attention from outer world to inner self. Shabdanuviddha Samadhi. With the help of words, those words which are indicators. Gurudev always used to say, these are all pointers, they are not the pointed. So with the help of these words, Ananda, Chit, Sat, Nirguna, attributeless, Ajanma, birthless, we should think of ourselves. Think of true self. Because meaning of Nirguna is not some external outer object. When I say Nirguna, do you remember anybody of this world? No. If I say lotus, so immediately thought of that particular flower comes. But when I say consciousness, it doesn't bring any object to my mind. Meaning what? The meaning of consciousness is not worldly object, but it is me. So, with the help of such, enlightening words, you can think of yourself. So here Shankaracharya is using this method. And he says, today we consider ourselves as body or mind or intellect. It is actually all a result of ignorance. And you must have heard one word that is known as superimposition. Adhyas it is not, superimposition. I have superimposed so many things on me, so my true nature is completely forgotten, hidden, completely covered. And in wildest dream also, I don't think that I am all pervading. I am formless, colorless. That realized person says, I have no birth. Other person wonders, how are you saying this? Birthless, deathless. So, we talk about ourselves from different standpoint. When enlightened person says that I am so and so, so he is talking from the highest standpoint. Somebody asked that Mahatma, from where are you coming? So that Mahatma said, from where are you asking? From which standpoint you are asking? I will reply according to that. So when I say I am ajanma or birthless, so naturally from the standpoint of physical body, I cannot call myself as ajanma. I cannot call myself as auspicious, because nothing is auspicious in this gross body. So we have to see from which standpoint the statement has been given. So here, when Shankaracharya says, I am not 5 sheets, panchakosha. So from absolute standpoint, if you see yourself, I don't have any 5 sheets. They are nothing but coverings. Physical layer is there, then pranamaya, physiological, functions are happening because of prana. Then mental level is there, mind level, that is called manomaya kosh. Then intellectual level, intellectual personality, you can say. We are carrying 4 types of personalities. Food personality, you can say, energetic personality, then mental personality, then intellectual personality. And the final is Anandamaya Kosha, bliss sheath. Yesterday we discussed this point. All these 5 sheaths are other than me. We understand all these 4. Out of 5, 4 are very clear. But the 5th one is, sometimes it is not very clear. The 5th layer of our personality is Anandamaya Kosh. And Anandamaya Kosh is experienced in deep sleep, where there is ignorance but there is bliss. And in waking state also, please note it, all the 5 sheaths are active and working. Annamaya, Pranamaya, mind is working, I am thinking sometimes, so Vijnanamaya Kosh is also sometimes. And Anandamaya Kosh is active in waking state also. Now how? The nature of Anandamaya Kosh is, which says that Ananda is not in me, it is somewhere else. This is the nature of Anandamaya Kosh. In Taittiriya Upanishad, if you have studied, then the description of Anandamaya Kosh is given, bliss sheath, and there it is said, Priya Moda Pramoda. Happiness is experienced in 3 levels. Moda, Priya Moda Pramoda. I like something of this world, that is called Priya. Then I develop desire to get it. And almost I am getting it. Then that is again an experience of joy. that is known as moda. And when I actually enjoy that, then that is pramoda. So now here what is happening? I am superimposing that happiness on some object. This is ignorance. When I superimpose bliss or happiness on object, on things, that is Anandamaya Kosh. That is experience of Anandamaya Kosh. Difference between Anand of self and Anandamaya Kosh is I am happy because I exist. This is true Ananda, true bliss. Where happiness is not dependent on something, independent of any object. When I experience bliss, that is real bliss. Whereas in our day-to-day, activity, we superimpose Anand on something else, and then we run towards it and we get it and then we enjoy. Here also joy is there, but this joy is coming out because of object. Dependence is there. So in waking state also Anandamaya is there. In deep sleep, I am enjoying not because of any object, but absence of object. But absence of object doesn't mean that I am enjoying my true nature. I am enjoying actually ignorance there. Ignorance, nothing is there. World is not there, but at the same time, I am not aware of myself also. So it is a different category. No object, no subject. Subject is being covered, and that's why the worldly problems are not there in deep sleep. Are you getting what I am saying? So this happiness is known as Anandamaya Kosh, where source is not self but something else. It may be ignorance or it may be object. So here Shankaracharya says this Anandamaya Kosh also is again a final covering. You have to remove that also. We are used to get happiness by using object, depending on things and place and time and hundreds of things are there. I feel that happiness is coming from there. But truth is, I am happiness. I am happiness is the truth. Even this statement also not correct, that happiness is in me. Happiness is me. This is the correct statement. So, Ananda Rupaham. Not that Ananda is in me. Okay, with compromise we can say this. Within me we say. But truth is, I am happiness. So, Chidananda Rupa. So, in this way, these 5 layers are there. We have to meditate, we have to think over it, and one by one we have to remove it. But only by thinking only we have to remove it. You don't have to bring knife and cut one by one. How we remove the layers of a fruit or anything. Not that way. You have to just think. Guruji gave an example, very funny example, that in winter season we cover ourselves with so many warm clothes, and the children also, small kids, their parents made them wear all these different sweaters and jacket and all that. Once one father brought his child, and he said to his wife, I don't know why our son was, crying all the time when I was bringing him in the car. She said, you have brought somebody else's. When it is opened, it's somebody else. Because the 5 sheets are covering the... Oh, that was the life also this covering is there, veiling. Like cloud, when cloud covers sun, then that's the brightness and the brilliance of sun cannot be seen. Exactly same thing is happening. So here Bhashyakar, Shankaracharya is known as Bhashyakar. Bhashyakar says that na panchakoshaha, na saptadatur, na va panchakosha. Then who I am? Chidananda Rupasya. Now, in verse number 3, what he says, that I am not thoughts. Now see. Na me dvesha rago, na me lobha moha, na me dvesha rago, mado naiva me naiva matsarya bhava. Na dharmo na charto na kamo na moksha. Chidananda Rupah Shivoham Shivoham. Chidananda Rupah Shivoham Shivoham. Now he says, Name dvesha ragau. I have neither disliking nor liking for anything. Raga and dvesha. Now again, raga, dvesha, here so many, names of different thoughts have been given. Thought modification. Raga, dvesha, lobha, greed, moha, delusion, mada, pride, matsarya, jealousy. So I don't have all these thought modifications. They are also known as vikara. Vikara. Vikara means, because of which our life becomes bekar. Useless. Which makes that person useless. That is Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsar. These 6 vikaras. 6 negativity you can say. 6 asuri sampatti in Bhagavad Gita it is said. So, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsar. There was one great Mahatma born in Maharashtra. His name was Samartha Ramdas Swami. He gave the definition of sannyasi. Who is sannyasi? So he said, Shadanyasi iti sannyasi. Who has given up this 6 negativity, he is sannyasi. Shadanyasi, what a beautiful definition. So if we have to become sannyasi, don't wear only ochre robes, but he says, from within remove these 6 negative tendencies. So too much, strong desire of worldly objects, or too much jealousy is there, or anger is there. So if all these things are there, I cannot meditate. Here Shankaracharya says that you are not all these things. Here there is no time to discuss. Shankaracharya says, what is rag, what is dvesh. Whenever they are coming, just you see that you are witnessing all these things. Because these are all thoughts only. Whether thoughts are positive or negative, they are thoughts. If it is said, dvesha, raga, lobh, moh is not me, doesn't mean that love and compassion and faith and that is me. That is also included. So thought means thought, whether it is sattvic or rajasic or tamasic. That's why Bhagavan Krishna says, Nistre gunyo bhavarjuna. You go beyond these three gunas. Even sattva also binds, he says. But of course, to reach that final truth, you need to develop sattva. And then you have to drop it. Like Pujya Gurudev used to give example of pole vault. In Olympic, a game is there, that long rod is there. With the help of that, he climbs, he jumps, and then finally he drops it. Same way, by sattva, I can reach up to the last point and I have to drop that. But sattva also I have to drop. Some people think that by studying this Vedanta, I will become sattvic person. Bhagavan says, no, I want you to go beyond that. But of course, if I am tamasic, I become rajasic. If I am rajasic, I become sattvic. These three gunas are all the time active, And entire world has got these three gunas. Not only thoughts, outer things also, objects, eatable, that is also sattvic, rajasic, tamasic. Fruits and all that is sattvic. Kachori, pakodi, rajasic. Now tamasic I will not say in the morning hours, why should I? There are tamasic objects. Drinks also of three types. Fruit juice, milk, and other all cold drinks, they are rajasic. You drink and start jumping, they advertise like that. So everything is what? 3. Thoughts are also of 3 types. Even in this 1 hour of talk, you will experience these 3 gunas. Don't you? In the beginning, I am very sattvic. Slowly, rajas start, movement start. Then I cannot sit quietly. Then Bharatnatyam starts. One Mahatma used to say that. We do Bharatnatyam. Then last 10-15, I am not in this world. Samadhi में चले जाते हैं. So, these trigunas are the visitors, and the thoughts regarding these 3, related to these 3 gunas, they also come and go. So here what Bhashyakar says, let there be thoughts of, positive nature or negative nature, you are not there. You disconnect yourself from the thoughts. Because there is a difference between thought and the seer of thought. I am the seer because I know, this thought is coming, this thought is going. And very simple principle is there, knower is different from known. So thoughts are being known and I am the knower. So how can I be those thoughts? Now second difference. Thoughts are plenty in numbers. Thoughts are many. But I don't feel that I am many. I have got so many forms. I am same. So thoughts are many, I am one. With the thoughts I don't rise, and with the thoughts I don't die. In fact, I see the rise and death, rise and fall, birth and death of thoughts. Then third difference is, thoughts are of worldly objects. Thought of yesterday, I said, makan, dukan, pakwan. So these are the objects of world. But the consciousness is not something, one of the objects of the world. Consciousness is substratum of all the thoughts. Thoughts are superimposed and I am providing a base to those thoughts. I am like a screen. and different, that pictures are coming and going, coming and going. I am like a screen. Screen is not attached to any picture, nor get affected by any picture. It just provides a base. So in the same way, at the seat of meditation, you can see the thoughts are coming and going. You can think of yourself as the thoughts are like a river and consciousness is like a river bed. River bed. River bed doesn't flow. Again, it is giving support. It is supporting that thought. Water. Same way, I am supporting those thoughts and thoughts are moving. Difference between me and thought is momentary. One more difference. Momentary. Fleeting. But I am constantly there. From childhood, I am. So why this feeling that something is there which is constant? If you look at your body is changing every moment. They say all the cells of our body changes in every 7 years. Complete renewal happens. All our sense organs, they are also changing. Mind is changing. People quite often say, I have changed my mind. I have changed my mind. Other person says, now is it working properly? Like a tire or wheel you change. So people keep on. So mind is changing entity. But there is one entity which is changeless. And that is not something, that is me. So there is a difference between thought and me. So I am the Aadhar, support. Thoughts are just, a moving thing, but I am constant. So in our personality, you will see it is a combination of constant and variable. Thoughts are variable, consciousness is constant. I give example of, this, to tell this point. Even this lecture also has got two things. One is constant, other is variable. All the listeners, they are variables. Only one person is constant, and that is speaker. Other listeners are changing. Nitya and Anitya. So, Name Dvesha Raghav, Name Lobhumo. Here he has given some names. Now, this is not a text where the discussion on thoughts will happen. Here only you have to witness, you are seeing this. And you are not affected by that thought. That we have to see. Because it is a text of meditation. It is not a book of reflection where you are discussing and arguing what is lobh and what is rag and what is dvesh. Whatever way that, let them come and let them go. You are unaffected. And the truth is that constant substratum consciousness is there. Pujya Gurudev used to give example of that screen and the cinema, movie. In movie theater, we see that movie. And now he used to dramatize and everything. He used to say that in olden days, technology was not developed. So sometimes that reel used to get cut. And there was nothing, only screen used to be there. Then people used to whistle. And he said, this is whistle of realization. They came to know that only truth is that screen. Other things are all false, illusion. Whistle of realization. So let these thoughts come and go. Now, if you start analyzing this is also a good, discussion. What is rag? What is dvesh? So hatred is there. When I don't like somebody, disliking, then this dvesha comes. And yesterday in the, I think Bhiksha, I was talking about this, that all this negativity, they trouble that person first, which he is having. That mind gets disturbed first. If I am jealous of somebody, that person may be enjoying, eating, moving, partying, but here I am completely disturbed. He is completely unaware of, this fact that somebody is jealous of me. So when jealousy is there, it will disturb you first. Anger is there, it will disturb you first. That's why they say anger is one letter short of danger. And they say 10 hours of anger, consumes that much of energy which is consumed by doing hard work of 8 hours. So much, this anger. And because of anger, I am upset, everybody around me is upset. They say in the house, TV set is there, sofa set is there, tea set is there, but people are always upset. All they have to set up. So this dvesha, raga, anger, krodha, that is not my true identity. Then lobha. Lobha means what? Greed. I want more. There is one advertisement, ye dil mange more. This is lobha. I am not happy, I am not contented with what I have. I want more. And they say lalach buri balai. It is a great evil, you say. Because of greed, so many, problems they keep coming. Even, families are completely broken because of greed. There is no sacrifice. I want more. So lobha is there, moha is there, delusion. Moha means what? When I don't see what is reality and something else I consider or I think that is real, this is called as moha. Moha, brahma and shoka. Moha means delusion, brahma means confusion, and shoka means grief. Once that truth is covered, this is called moha. Then when truth is covered, untruth, that which is not real, unreal thing, I start seeing it as real. This is Brahma. And because of that, the result is what? Shoka, sorrow or grief. So Shoka Moha Brahma Jai, in Ramayana again, Tulsidas ji says, if you know who is Ram, then Shoka Moha Brahma will go. First, Gurudev used to say, non-apprehension creates misapprehension. So non-apprehension is Moha, misapprehension is Brahma, and result is Shoka. And the famous example which is given in Vedanta is rope and snake. When that vision of rope is covered, this is called Moha. Then instead of rope, I see something else, and that is, there is a snake. This is Brahma. And when snake vision comes, then I am scared, full of fear, I run here and there. This is Shoka. The moment I bring that light and I come to know, it is rope, everything is dispelled, gone. Same way, by knowledge, my moha can be removed. And the exactly same thing happened in Bhagavad Gita with Arjuna. After listening to entire discourse, what is it? Nashto moha, smrutir labdha, sthitosmi gata sandeha, karishe vachanam tava nashto moho. So this moho also should be removed. So rope is there, snake is not there. Rope is there, snake is not there. In our Vedanta course, all 2 years we listened that only. Rajju and Sarpa. And that sanskar, the impression was so strong. One person, he saw a snake and he got hold of it. And he said, no, it is not a snake, it is a rope. Guruji says, then he said that this is not Vedanta, it is Mamanta. And from next day he stopped attending any Vedanta class. So this is also Brahma. Now in reality snake is there, but instead of snake you are seeing rope. Other way. So when I don't see the object as it is, that is more. So here it is again, this is also a thought. More. Mother means pride, ego. This pride is the result of again ignorance. More the ignorance, more pride will be there. And if you think more and more, the pride will just disappear. When this pride comes, when I achieve something and I think I got this thing because of my effort only, when I forget contribution of any other person or God or friend, when I say I am self-made person, I have done. The moment this attitude is there, it gives rise to pride. See, if I achieve something, please listen to it very carefully. I achieve something, but at the same time, I again and again think of all those people who have contributed, then I will not develop ego. Instead of ego, I will develop gratitude. And I will thank everybody. I will thank God, I will thank my friends, thank my parents or relatives. But the moment I forget them, then definitely pride has to be there. Like Ravana, Ravana. He has achieved so many siddhis and all that. And he said, it is my effort only I have done. No grace, no question of any help or anything. Rama also has achieved, but continuously he is, expressing gratitude. When Bhagwan Ram went to Ayodhya and people of Ayodhya started asking, how could you kill such mighty Ravana? So what Ramji said? He says, I had a big army of monkeys. Because of their help, I could kill him. And to all those monkeys, he said, I have grace of Vasishtha Rishi. Because of that, we all could win. He never said that because of me. Even Hanumanji also, so sabatav pratap ragurai, nath nakachu mori prabhutai. When Hanumanji came back, and Bhagavan Ram, started praising him. You have done so much, so great. I am indebted to you. I can never repay what you have done. Then Hanumanji gave the statement, I have not done anything. It is due to your power, your strength, your grace was working through me. So this is called, egolessness. Otherwise, people do little bit and ego and pride so big, so. That's why they say, neki kar darya mein dal. You do good thing and forget. Whether I had that ego or not, how to test, how to examine. Very interesting test is there. If I have done something and nobody is praising and I am feeling bad, it means that ego was there. I expect something. But when doership is not there, then I don't remember that I have done so much. But when doership is very strong, Then continuously I want what? Acknowledgement, recognition, certificate, name, and then photo. People feel bad if their photo doesn't appear in the newspaper. Or even that vote of thanks, that if we miss the name of some person, then you had it. How could I have done so much? At least I did not want, I want only you should say thank you. Some expectation is there. Once the bus was going and in that bus, so many people were there. Full crowded bus was there. And one lady couldn't get a seat. So one person got up and he gave his seat to offer his seat. She sat down. And that person moved in that bus little further. But he came back again to that lady and asked, "Did you say something to me?" She said, no, I didn't. "Oh, I thought you said thank you very much." Now what is this? Already he had that, expectation that. So these are all the signs of what? Pride. But when we become more and more mature, then we don't think of recognition, or certificate, or acknowledgement, or anything. So here he says, you are not this pride or mother. Just go on doing, that's all. Son doesn't expect that everybody will, salute me or prostration or pranam. He does his job. Flower also, they just blossom. Whether you are seeing them or not, they are spreading their fragrance, whether you acknowledge or not. Such should be the attitude. So this is actually vyavaharik. Yeah. But here he says, forget about, mother, ego. Naiva matsarya bhava. I am not matsarya. Matsarya means jealousy. I am not jealousy. Again, all these things belong to mind. That's why they say, mind your mind. Mind your business. Mind your head. When the door is very small, what is it? Mind your head. But here in spirituality, what they say? Mind your mind. Just think over your mind. Pay attention to your mind. And then see that mind has got innumerable thoughts. Like how the ocean has got innumerable waves. But ocean is not disturbed by that. Same way, consciousness is not disturbed. Though the source of all the thoughts is consciousness, but it is unperturbed, unaffected. So that is me. What a beautiful, this meditation. Then, na dharmo, na chartho, na kamo, na moksha. If you were yesterday in the evening class, I spoke about these 4 purushartha. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. That is also not me, that is not in me. They belong to mind only. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Kam is desire. Arth means desire of earning wealth. Then dharma is, again, good desire. Desire of helping others. Performing good deeds. That is called dharma. Moksha. I want to liberate myself. So this is also again of the mind only. They don't belong to consciousness. Consciousness is already liberated. It is mukta. That's why in 108 names of Gurudev, what do we say in the end? Nitya Shuddha Buddha Mukta. You are already free, already liberated. But because of ignorance, we consider ourselves as bound. So, dharma, artha, kam, moksha, they are related, are associated with mind and intellect, but not with the consciousness. So, I am not this Purusha. Then in the next verse, again, he is negating all kinds of action. actions are being performed by physical body. Papa punya. Again, I am not that. Now see. Na punyam na papam na saukyam na dukkham. Na punyam na papam na saukyam na dukkham. Na mantro na tirtham na veda na yajna. Aham bhojanam naiva bhojam na bhokta. Aham bhojanam naiva bhojam na bhokta. Chidananda rupah shivoham shivoham. Chidananda rupah shivoham shivoham. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. Chidananda Rupa Shivoham Shivoham. He says, Na punyam na papam. In me, in consciousness, there is no pap or punya. Again, pap and punya are associated either with body or with mind. Both. Punya means what? Merit, When I perform some activity which is elevating, which is purifying, then that activity is known as punya. Punya means punati iti punya. By doing that, I feel that yes, I have purified myself. Cleansing happened. I have cleaned my mind. So that is punya. And pap is opposite. After doing some action, if I feel I have done very wrong and I am full of guilt, then it indicates that activity was, or that action was, papa. Papa is that which brings tapa. Tapa means dukkha, guilt, or repentance is there. Why I have done? That is papa. Now punya, punati iti punya. There are many activities we perform, like we serve, seva. After doing that, I feel elevated. Oh, I have done something good. So goodness come to our mind. So this is the result of punya. That's why immediately says, punya brings sukham, papa brings dukkham. Papa punya is cause and sukha dukkha is result. Punya papa, sukha dukkha. So that's why immediately says, na punyam na papam, na saukyam na dukkham. There is one subhashit, one Sanskrit verse where it is said that punyasya phalam icchanti. Everybody wants the result of punya. What is the result of punya? Sukham. Punyasya phalam icchanti, punyam kartum na icchanti. They don't want to perform that punya, good action, but they want the result. It is like without sowing the seed of mango, they want mango. How can you get? If cause is there, then only effect will be there. So, punyasya phalam icchanti, punyam kartum nechanti, and papasya phalam nechanti. We don't want the result of pap, but papam kurvanti yatnatah. But we go on doing, all kinds of wrong things. And then we wonder, why I am suffering, why I am suffering. Boye ped babul ka to aam kahan se hoye hain. Jaisi karni tu kare, vaisi bharni hoye hain. There is one couplet. As you sow, so shall you reap. So punya brings sukham, papa means dukkham. Have you seen any thief after committing that theft? He is, sitting quietly and doing meditation. when we do that which is not right, naturally that will bring disturbance. So this papa punya. Again, this papa punya is not actually physical activity, it is an attitude. Because killing somebody also can be called as punya. In India nowadays, almost war is going in the Kashmir. Now all our soldiers, they are destroying the camps of all the terrorists. So now though they are killing, but it is considered as a punya, and they will get the medals, Paramveer Chakra and all that. So killing in itself, cannot be called as pap and punya unless you know the intention behind that. Anger also is very good. If it is meant for disciplining, then that anger also is right. Killing also is right. Lord Krishna in Mahabharata, Arjuna was saying, no, this killing and war and all that is what? Pap. Oh, but mahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam. Oh, we are going to do a big sin. But Bhagavan said, no, if you run away, that will be a sin. And he prompted, no, you have to kill, you have to kill. Why? Because he was not killing just for the sake of killing. But Lord Krishna says, you are killing adharma. Don't look at the person. So this is the pap and punya. Now again, consciousness is not papatma or punyatma. Please note it. Normally people think that consciousness is papi and punyatma. No. Again, it is connected to mind and intellect. This is known as upadhis, all the conditionings. Papa punya is connected to your conditionings. Consciousness is unconditional reality. So, na papam, na punyam, na papam, na saukhyam, na dukkham. There is no sukha dukkha. But of course, in empirical reality, you don't say na punyam, na papam. You say na papam. Otherwise, quoting this, that Shankaracharya says, there is no pap and punya in me, and that's why I am doing papa. No, he is talking from that standpoint, and it is not empirical reality, it is absolute reality. Then he says, na mantro, na tirtham. In consciousness, there is no mantra. Yes, by chanting, finally I reach to that consciousness, but consciousness doesn't have any sound. In mantra, you have to chant. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So they are all the means to reach to consciousness, but they are not consciousness. Mantra, the meaning of mantra you may be knowing. Mananat trayate iti mantra. Reflecting upon which I am protected. That is called as mantra. Om bhurvasva tasya vidrovarenyam bhargo devasya dhimai dhiyo yo na prachodayat. Now this is Gayatri mantra. Now Gayatri also has got tra. Tra means trayate, protected. Singing, I am protected. That is Gayatri. So these mantras are very powerful, and they bring power to that person. You develop a shield around you if you do lot of mantra. Mantra chanting has great impact on your mind as well as in the atmosphere. People say, वहाँ के vibrations बड़े अच्छे हैं. Vibrations are very good. So they are created by these divine mantras. Where Vedic chanting is happening, you see, the person also feels very, elevated, as well as the atmosphere. So, mantra. Tirtham, I am not the tirtha. People go to Char Dham and all that. No. It is good for our spiritual growth, but again, it is only a means. Then na Vedaha. Now see, Shankaracharya says consciousness is not Veda. It doesn't mean we should not study Veda. After studying Veda, you will come to know that I am not Veda. In Sadhana Panchakam, Shankaracharya gives 40 instructions. And the very first instruction is Vedo nityam adhiyatam taduditam karmasvanushthiyatam. Every day we must read Vedas. Some, mantras, and Gurudev also has given that scheme, study group scheme. So Vedas are, of course, they are required and needed. But again, don't get attached to Vedas. Don't get addicted to that. You just see what Vedas are saying, what Upanishads are saying. No, people are addicted to that book only. So, na Veda, na yajna. People like to do many rituals. Swaha, swaha. And many times these rituals, they go for a long period, 3 hours, 4 hours. And the children, they were sitting and they were waiting, because unless the yajna finishes, they can't get food. For prasad, some laddu and all that, they were kept there. And these people were doing swaha, swaha. Finally, one child, he couldn't, control himself. He took one laddu and he said, aha. Yes, aha. So, yajna, havan, people are very much interested in that. In Bhagavatam, there is one, king. His name was Prachin Barhi. He did so many yajnas and he used so many asanas for that. So it is said that he had that many asanas by which you can cover entire earth. Then Naradji came there and he gave knowledge to him. You are doing only swaha, swaha, you are not seeing that Paramatma is sitting within. So rituals are again very good, but don't get attached to it. It is like, traveling in that train and I am not, getting out of it. What a nice compartment. But that is not your destination or house, or it is a means. So na mantro na tirtham na veda na yajna aham bhojanam naiva bhojyam na bhokta. Neither I am food, nor I am the enjoyer of that food, nor I am the action of, eating. Bhojanam means that action, kriya. Bhojyam means that object of enjoyment. And bhokta means enjoyer. So this is called triple factor, triputi. Like dhyata, dhyana, dheya. Dhyata means meditator. Dhyan means process of meditating, activity, action. And dheya means object of meditation. In all our actions, the triple factor is there. Seer, seen, and seeing. Listener, listening, and that object of, listening, Vishaya. So I am not this triple factor. Aham bhojanam, naiva bhojyam na bhokta. This na should come before aham. Means in Sanskrit, you don't have to put, you have to understand only. Otherwise, aham bhojanam. If you take this first, oh, I am food. Na should be taken. Na aham bhojanam, na bhojyam, na bhokta. Then who are you? You are the witness. You are the sakshi of all these triple factor. So in this way, he is uplifting, us to that higher level, where all these things are not there. Aham bhojanam. Chidananda rupa shivoham shivom. Now, I will chant from the very first verse. You just close your eyes and try to think, be in that reality and enjoy the peace and serenity within us. Sit straight, close your eyes. मनोबुद्ध्यहङ्कारचित्तानिना न च श्रोत्रजिह्वे न च घ्राणनेत्रे न च व्योमभूमिर्न तेजो न वायो चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न च प्राणसंज्ञो न वै पञ्चवायु न वा सप्तधातु न वा पञ्चकोशः न वाक्पाणिपादं न चोपस्थपायु चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं न मे द्वेषरागो न मे मदो नैव मे नैव मात्सर्यभावः न धर्मो न चार्थो न कामो न मोक्षः चिदानन्दरूपः शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं चिदानन्दरूपः न पुण्यं न पापं न सौख्यं न दुःखं न मन्त्रो न तीर्थं न वेदा न यज्ञः अहं भोजनं नैव भोज्यं न भोक्ता Whatever you have heard, try to remember it. मुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरि ओम् श्री गुरुभ्यो हरि ओम् As you know, tomorrow is the last day of this Jnana Yajna. And how many of you are coming to mission program first time? Yes, okay. Now the last day we have a tradition of offering Guru Dakshina. So I am asking, because those who are regularly coming there, Pujya Gurudev Swami, today do you have time for 2 minutes? Because today is Saturday, no? You have to rush, you have to go. So, Gurudev, Swami Chinmaya Maharaj, started Chinmaya mission in 1953. And today we have got our centers spread all over the world. More than in 25 countries, we have got centers all over India. If you see, 250 centers in India itself. After India, if you see, America has got the maximum 40 centers, USA. And then different countries. We are there. And in India, we have got 80 schools, Chinmaya Vidyalaya school, then 7 or 8 colleges, then one international residential school. Then we have got CORD, Chinmaya Organization for Rural Development. Like that, there are different activities are happening. And how many of you have come to Chinmaya Vibhooti, Pune? So I invite all of you, please come and visit that place. Beautiful, it is spread in 65 acre. Pujya Guruji, it was his dream project, and it is so attractive, so nice. The nature also is so beautiful, surrounded by hills, Sahyadri Hills. And Pujya Gurudev's life exhibition is there. So please come and see. Camps keep happening there all the time, so you come and attend camps. So all these activities are happening, and for that we need money also. They say tana mana dhana, to take up any activity or project you need. So you can offer some donation for helping all these activities. It will be a gratitude towards the Guru Parampara. That's why Gurudev called it as Guru Dakshina. He said, I am not the Guru, but I am offering it to the tradition. And we are blessed that we are in that tradition and we got benefited by that knowledge. So tomorrow you can offer. When you will go, you will be given that envelope. Give your name, address, etc. so that for future, if I come suppose in future, then intimation can be given. So, and other Acharya also they give. So, please do that.
Thank you, Swamiji. So, Guru Dakshina program will be there both morning as well as evening. So, tomorrow is the concluding day for the morning talk, after which Swamiji will spend time to have a question-answer session. And evening today as well as tomorrow, Manas Bhakti Sutra. Please do come with drinks. Today's morning satsang and breakfast has been lovingly offered by Ms. Navneet Khosla and Captain S.K. Rai, and one more devotee who's chosen to remain anonymous. We invoke Pujya Gurudev's grace and blessings on them and their family. I request them to please come and take prasad from Pujya Swami.
You have come to Vibhooti or not?
Breakfast breakfast is served, so please help yourself. Hari Om.
आज तो छुट्टी है कि नहीं? ठीक है।
I do it today.
Ravi, last month